Hey y'all, what's up? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Hope you all had a great week and a great weekend. I myself had a good weekend. I was off. I had a personal day on Friday and went to my cousin's 21st birthday party. And it was great. She's legal now. So that's great. So I went there, had a good time. It was a good restaurant. Food was good. Came home, relaxed. And then Saturday had to work. But Sunday here, we about to see the thumbnail. We about to get in some things. It's a mixture of Mizzle Talks and Mr. Social Corner. So we got two shows to talk about and also some couple of social chat to get into and some quick chats of other stuff that happened on the social media realm. Then we can get into involved and talk about y'all. So y'all know sometimes I don't do the pre-recorded videos of some of these topics already because that's based on my schedule. So I'm trying to do more often and give you more social topics. But it's coming around and everything to the point when we get to the groove of things to start doing more of the pre-recorded videos. It may be on Patreon or something like that. We'll see how it goes. But listen, the streets was going on lately, y'all. There's some things going on happening. But we'll get through it, y'all. We'll get through it and hope I'm ready for your opinions because I'm ready to hear what y'all got to say. All right, so if you have not just done so, subscribe to my channel, Mr. 14. Welcome on the new people. And also, don't feel afraid to come through, share with me, come to the chat, talk out. I know some people in the bushes, but appreciate y'all. Replaying game, appreciate you as well. Please hit that like button when you're on your way in. And also, the like button in the video is let people know that I'm on live, I'm here. They let people know, and they can check me out. All right, Instagram, Mr. Grown. My Twitter is Mr_Grown, and my Discord is Mr. 14. Hashtag 3488, but I think they do away with the numbers. It's just for Mr. 14. But the link to my Discord is down in my description box. So click on that description box. Click on the link. Join my Discord because we do conversations there. It be conversations there that I do not bring on YouTube. So that's the best way to connect with me, to see what I'm doing, how I'm doing, how I feel about some things. And you want a discussion about the stuff, you can share things there. I can give my opinion on things. And that's what it is. And sometimes I get my topics from what we discussed there and my ideas of how y'all feel about as well. And also do watch-alongs. Watch-alongs is a great thing. It can be very successful, and I enjoy it because we can interact. We can talk about the episodes and shows, gather my thoughts, and before I get on live and talk about them. All right, so tonight, don't forget, we will. Oh wait, I'll do that. I'll do that when I'm show my face. Everyone support my Cash App as $is about 40. Hey, Boo, how you doing? Hold up. See? Hey, you shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful. Oh, wait, let me put this closer. Yes. So tonight for Watch Along, we will watch the season finale of Atlanta Housewives, finally. Woo! And it's 2-part reunion. Woo! Hallelujah. Praise the God, 2-part reunion, because I was like, good watch you and thank you, boo. Yes, hallelujah. I could not push through 3 parts reunion. Y'all know I really don't stand 3 parts reunion. 2 parts, especially when the season hasn't been given. So 2 parts is enough as it is. So yes. So after the season finale of Atlanta Housewives, we're gonna watch. We also gonna watch the premiere of The Past that was on Peacock. So I know a lot of people thought it was gonna be on Tubi or any other whatever network. I'm glad they got the Peacock bag and the Peacock money. Hey Charlie Boo, what's going on? Yeah, but yes, we're gonna watch The Past and also the Atlanta Housewives finale. So join me after the panel and we will watch those two. And if we have time, I'll probably continue watching, finish the rest of the season of Fatal Seduction, because we will talk about that soon on my channel. So I'm watching it right now without taking any notes. And then I'll watch again, start taking notes, and we'll start reviewing it. So I think I might do an episode by episode. So stretch it out so people can get into it. And the episode's not long, y'all. It's not long. You can watch that face fake in 1 second if you want to. Oh, the name has already came up. You've been missing for a while. My name on my subscribers is called the Mizzies. I love it. Yeah, already have the name. It fits. It fits. It's like that. Oh, let's get the show's updated. We can start getting to the phone. Oh, you're moving? Okay. Where you moving to, boo? Oh, that's why I forgot to get put up. Oh, Indiana. Oh, snap. You're going to Indiana. And why you decided to do Indiana? You know, we have an advanced conversation. You go save that to Discord if you don't want to put it out here. Hold up. Okay, the trailer's here, so we can watch the trailer. Oh yeah, we're gonna watch that later on tonight, so that's good. And I will review the past as well, give him a little review and recap of it. Probably do pre-recorded. We'll see how that goes. All right. All right, so Love and Mammoth Huntsville season 6 is the second half. It's coming back September 16th. Oh, okay, that's good. At least you around you near family, so that's good. September 16th, and we will talk about the That's what I forgot to put on there. I know I forgot to put something on my list. 6. Yeah, we're gonna do the trailer breakdown. I knew I forgot to put something. I knew I was going for 6. We're gonna break down the trailer. Hour 40 still as long as it's over 2 hours. Yes. Yes. I'm going to do a pre-recorded video for it. It's almost 2 hours. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll probably do a pre-recorded review so that way I can take some notes. I'll watch it tonight first time without taking notes, and then watch it again and take some notes, and then I'll talk about it. And then I'll probably do a premiere, so we go chat it on the chat section. Let's see what put it out there. Yeah, I got to add some more pre-recorded videos out there on my platform anyway, instead of just doing straight lives. All right, the season 6 mid-season trailer, the second half, it was good. So we're gonna do the trailer breakdown. You know, we're gonna watch the scene by scene, whatever, and pause it and give my commentary on it, how we feel. Y'all chat, y'all commentary, how we do that. So we will do that as well. But this trailer, baby, yes, yeah, that trailer was fire. I was like, man, this is what we need to see. People clocking in, and not just Martell and Melody all the time, because I was getting tired of it. And even though some of them did try to clock in earlier, but they were still boring. But this is what we're seeing. Everybody's giving, even Miss Nail is giving something. I said, Miss Nail, mind you, this is sometimes, but well, she's involved. She involved. So I don't know why she's so involved. But the hugging, I said, Miss Nail, you do know that Martell will go toe to toe with you in an argument department. Now, he won't put no hands on you, but y'all will figure, well, we don't know that. We don't know that. But y'all will go arguing back and forth. So that all that, and then Kiki spilling some tea, whatever. I don't care. And I know people gonna say, if you don't got no proof, F the proof. It is what it is. It is what it is. They giving us a story. I don't give a damn. It is what it is. We saw a back She still denied it. She saw a freaking booty picture in her phone. She still denied it. So at the end of the day, I don't know all y'all all here trying to say cake for Tisha, saying you need proof, and this is this. Get out the man F out of here. They put it out there. We could talk about it. I'll tell you that Mizzle and don't give a damn. If they say this was happening, I'm gonna go by it. It is what it is. I'm not trying to find no proof or nothing like that. I don't need nothing. Because she's still denying anyway. So it is what it is. We just gonna talk about the storyline, and that's the storyline. And at the end of the day, if he stepped out or not, it is what it is. It is what it is. It seems to me this second half, they're gonna seem like Tisha might step out a little bit. So it could be going on with those two. I said, ooh, chill. But you notice that they cut back with hotboxing Kate Crusader Kimmy storyline in this little trailer. I said, whatever. But we'll see. Real Housewives of Atlanta, remember, the finale is tonight. And we'll be watching along of that as well as the past. And, tomorrow on Momo's channel, we will do the finale review. Ooh, it's proof out here on Anthony's Law and sealing people. Oh. Okay. Anthony's lost these. Now, if his stuff is legit, because I know a lot of platforms be putting stuff out there, and as though it's good tea, is it verified or just alleged? But I'll check it out. It's a finale followed by a 2-part reunion. Yeah. Oh, you got recorded. Okay, good. That's good. I'll check it out, boo. But, why did I put this in here? Oh, it's coming back. So Bell Collector's on break right now. So we don't have to worry about that. Until they come back, I'll continue reviewing it. Real Housewives of New York City is on a reboot. And we will talk about the latest episode. And they already come out with a mid-season trailer. So I said, oh, it must be a short season. Usually the first season of the reboot is always short anyway. So I think tonight is another episode. But after that, it could be a preview. We'll see. But I will continue to review it. Love and Marriage Detroit. The finale was last night and followed by a reunion next week. So, yes. I know next Sunday, I'm going to let y'all know next Sunday I'll be with my family. And the following Sunday after that, I'm going to a fashion show. So, Fashion Week in New York. But y'all will still get some videos for me. So don't be afraid. Y'all might see some pre-recorded videos or something like that. Or makeup lives before Sundays to make up for not going on live for Sunday. Like that. Because I got to see my nephew and everything before they go back to school. Yeah. He was here all summer. I ain't seen him. Love and Marriage Detroit. So we're going to talk about the last 2 episodes really quickly. Love of Hip Hop Atlanta and Love of Hip Hop Miami is watching alongs. We do that on Wednesdays. Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It is what it is. I need Shay. Let's do a little quick talk about that. I need Shay. Shay, listen, you so much on freaking Safari and Amara's business, even though they played off of the camera and they're creating this little fake storyline. It is what it is. You two evolved. And I granted, if she didn't tell you about Safari, I get it. Then you stop telling her stuff. It's point blank, period. Man, all these damn school forms. Child, it's like you sign your own life away with these school forms. Child. And I have kids, but I can imagine. Child. Yes. She's a friend, but I just feel like if she's not doing this for you, don't do that for her. It is what it is. But yes, I do feel like she's checking in on Mara and checking her about Safari. But you understand at the end of the day, let your friend go do what she got to do. Because at the end of the day, Shay, your freaking situation is not that clean either. So you chasing behind a man for 10 plus years, and now you try to get an ultimatum about getting married within a year when after he gave you your baby. And he only really paid attention to you like that because you gave him the baby. So I was saying, girl, you going back, you was traveling back and forth to Wisconsin to see him. And, oh, yeah. Yeah, they still sharing that man. And I wasn't mad of her doing it because at the end of the day, whatever it is, yeah, I know Safari's packing and something like that. So, you know, these ladies will go love it. So if that's what it is, that's what it is. But don't try to pretend y'all be in a relationship. That's what I don't like. Just say, yeah, I got the D. It is what it is. His ex is one of the producers or his friends. They blame all this stuff on Kiki, but you here in the corners, Kiki is taking up for Tisha. Kiki always taking up for Tisha, but then also she get Reebok. She read Tisha, and I'm rightfully here for it. And I don't care what anybody say. I like Kiki. It is what it is. She got some mess going on with her, but I like her. And the ex is one of the producers of his friends. They've been on this stuff. You know, they was going to blame it on Kiki. And that's why she just doused the whole drink on Tisha. I know that's right. I can't wait to see that. And I'm glad she's spoken out there. Even though it may be proof or not, I know people say, well, she ain't saying that. She ain't got no proof. I said, whatever, F the proof. It is what it is. Oh, the court is with Kiki. That guy in the lawsuit with Scott. Oh. Because I know I heard some rumors they're alleging a lawsuit right now. So if he had a threesome, he had alleged threesome. He had alleged threesome, he had alleged threesome. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I don't think none of us will watch the show convinced that he was faithful. Proof or not. You can't convince us. If he can't answer straight questions, I'm not convinced he was faithful all the time. Oh, okay, I gotta watch that YouTube channel. Thank you, Charlie, telling me that. I need to watch that. Sure. I won't talk about it, but I'll watch it. Oh yeah, I said, listen, if you just want the D, girl, just get the D. But don't try to pretend to be no relationship. And then Erica, girl, you screaming on top of your lung, try to bust a blood vessel in your freaking forehead and all that stuff like so far. That's the girl you lying to. I can't trust you or Safari, which y'all going back and forth. At the end of the day, don't go around here and lying and say he don't pay child support. Now, if he's not paying consistently every month, that's fine, but he is paying. But you going around saying he not. So I was like, girl, whatever. And then you still messing around with him and freaking him. And trying to lie, you not. Girl, you are. Because you don't want to go around telling us he eating your the pea blood. So, girl, you still messing with him. I was saying, whatever. You and him is both put on. So, y'all do like to one up each other. And y'all do like to get back. And any way y'all shape or form, y'all want to hurt each other, y'all doing this. And we see this plain as day. You do that to Safari do this to you. And even after y'all got the divorce, y'all still going at each other. So I'm not here for it. So all this yelling and screaming and trying to make everybody on your side, I'm not here for it. That is what it is. I don't rock with him. I don't rock with you. It is what it is. Y'all both deserve each other, but even though they're toxic. And y'all love it. What else is going on? Oh yeah, that figured now even though I don't care for Richard, you know, gunplay, I don't care for him at all because he didn't change. Cutting your hair didn't make you change. But that mama, I'm sorry, but that 3-page letter, what the hell you writing a 3-page letter for? Whether I like Richard or not, I'm on his side on that one. Why are you writing a 3-page letter? Why are you so involved? And who got time to be reading all that? Chill. I said, girl, but I ain't saying reading all that. A 3-page letter is being involved in the freaking kids' life. Your daughter is a grown adult. If she wanted to choose a partner like Richard, it is what it is. Now, we all know what happened recently, and you know they, I guess, allegedly going through breakup or divorce, whatever's going on. But that 3-page letter was doing too much. I would say that. But other than that, it wasn't much going on. Yeah, we just do watching ons. If anything that I want to talk about on these two shows, y'all put it down in the chat section, and I'll probably give my little quick commentary on that. The Ultimatum season 2 is on Netflix. Yes, we're gonna watch it because some other shows we was watching before it's finished, like Temptation Island and The Big D. And I will give you a review of that, y'all. It's gonna be a discussion. It's gonna be a discussion, not so much a review. It's gonna be a discussion. So we're gonna talk about the season, how we feel about the season, how we feel about the 2 shows, what you will see come back, how you feel about the couples. It's gonna be that. So don't come alive expecting that I give you a rundown of what everything happened each episode. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a overall discussion of each couple and everything and how well. So hope y'all be seeing it. And the Ultimatum, I will review that because y'all know I reviewed the first season. So I'm gonna give it to y'all. Even though it might be a hot mess, but still, it's still enjoyable to me. So I will watch it. And I'll probably do a weekly thing on that. We'll see like that. Married to Medicine is coming back on November 5th. And I put an asterisk to the review because y'all know how I feel about the Married to Medicine. Like, I start watching the season and I fell off. And if I want to review, I'm going to be consistent and stick it out through the whole thing. So if y'all stick with me throughout the whole thing, I will keep continuing. If y'all don't, and I see the numbers, and I'm just going to drop it. And it's what it is. I give it a chance. Doesn't mean the show is bad. I mean, Married to Medicine has been surviving this long. It just I'm just gonna watch the whole season. It just always been like that. After a while. And future updates, watch alongs. I go and do some. I was watching some Tubi movie. I was watching a Tubi movie the other day, a series called The Dirty D. It's 2 seasons, and it's been good. So I might give some spotlight and do some pre-recorded reviews and recaps and stuff like that. So yeah, check it out. Add some more variety to my channel. And yes, in the future, you will see Patreon and you see some membership on YouTube and whatever. I got still fleshing out the ideas. Maybe I'm gonna have a discussion on Discord and see what y'all want to see. But we'll go like that. But that's that, y'all. Anything else? Y'all let me know. Yeah. Let's get down to these shows. Let's do New York real quick. Let's get them out the way. I see it's a split with this show. I like it. A lot of people like it. People don't like it. It is what it is. But I'm enjoying it. So let's get into this. So Evan is having an anniversary party. I think she's celebrating 10 years. She celebrated 10 years with her husband. And to be honest, y'all, the husbands, usually you get one eye candy husband at the bunch. But this isn't not so much. And that's all I'm gonna say. But that they're not bad and they're not problematic. But usually East Housewives season, we get like one and say, oh my gosh. But we don't get it. We ain't get it with these husbands this season now. I'm reading it from the beginning on season 4. I think I started my journey of Married to Medicine in season 4. I think I started my journey too. Because I started late in the thing. I think season 4 and up, I started watching it. I love the reboot. Jenna's my wife. Because I never see the season with Lisa Nicole and her husband. And I ain't going back. I'm not going back. It's like that. So she said her 10 years. And that's that. Also, I was saying the husband is not really eye candy. None of the husbands eye candy at all. So Uber took Evan to the diamond shop. And she go buy her diamond. What was it? She go buy her diamonds for her birthday. The earrings, whatever that she got. And I said, oh, that's nice for Uber. That's nice for Uber. Now, if I'm rich and I do that, maybe if I got that coins and everything. But that's a nice one. I would give her a little gift and yin yang. But buy her diamonds and I'll let her man do that. I'm sorry, but okay, that's cute. But 10 years, that was a nice gift for Uber to give to Evan. That was cute. So she did that for her anniversary party. Brent and Jessel talk. We find out Brent got engaged 3 times, has never been the right one. It didn't work out all 3 times. I said, oh, child. Yeah, and they did talk about Evan's invitation. Now, if any of your invitation ends with sponsors and under it, I was like, what is she trying to like sponsors? Sponsored by this, this is this, and this. I said anniversary party, and the invitation sponsors. I said, oh, okay. Is it an anniversary or is it an event? It's a charity event or what? As I look at that, I see the sponsor. I said, well, you doing something charity or you doing what? What is this? But I was, even though I said, yeah, that was a little fishy. Evan apologized, or no, I think Jefferson apologized to Evan, and I guess they're gonna make it bygones will be gone, bygones. Now I say I never seen the old cast, so I don't know what's the reference. Check and Prince, yes, right here. Cause I said, Evan, I don't know what's up with you, girl, but you just like to starve the people. I said, I don't know what's going on, cause every time we go to your event, you really barely have any food. And I was like, and you got all these sponsors. Yeah, sponsors of decent food. Now, if you got a different quiet taste, you could get some caterers and like that. You got on the sponsor thing. Where's the food at? Chill. Because I said, when you had your house event, you had only caviar and this and that. And I was like, or just cheese and this and this, that. I said, where is the, come on, it's a group mix of ladies and y'all sitting there eating like y'all figure always eat like this on a regular basis. No, where's the soul food at? Where's the African food? It was like, come on, the Indian food. Like, what's some different cultures? Come on, I see it. Come on, where's the spread at? Oh, so Ramona was the word. So Jessel act like I don't really care for Jessel. I really don't. I really don't care for her. So about her, I don't care because I feel like she putting up for the Jonases, and if she's not the part of the Jonases. And then she is probably the oldest age brother. Because I know somebody on Twitter put the ages up. And I really don't care for the ages that much. But I think she's the oldest. But I don't know. She just feel like she's doing lift the Jonases. And then it's not even necessary. What type of event? If you're going to have me an anniversary party, you need to have some food around here or something. What kind of event you talking about? Mm-hmm. No. Or that sponsors on the sheet, and it to be that type of event. So Erin told us that her husband proposed to her after 9 months of dating. Oh, that was quick. But 10 years later, here it goes. I mean, listen, I'm not knocking nobody who got married quickly because sometimes if it works, it works. But I don't think I will go be married so quickly like that. Y'all know I have a time where I want to be in a relationship at least 2 years before I even think about marriage. But you never know. If the person you really like, you never know. Oh, it's a finger food event. Yes, that finger food was a fingering at all. Chad, you guys a finger food. You better have a lot more finger foods around here. Chad, that's a damn. Sure. No man, no ham, no bigger than cheese. Let's get on with it. Chad, but they got a big rock. And I think he gave her a new rock too. A new ring. I said, oh, a new ring. That's cute. That's cute. That's nice. But 10 years later, they living strong. I said, that's good. So Jessel and Pavit talk about school. And that's all I say, Jessel, you just try to live for the Jonases. I said, what is the point in this? I think this point in this stuff, this preschool and the private school is more for you and then for the boys. There you got it. It is. It's more for you, girl. It's not for them. Because those kids don't even care about the Missouri school or all that stuff like that. What kind of type of schools they are. Like, girl. The husband said they didn't give me better speak English now. You talk about Mandarin and this is this, they gonna learn all that. I said, I said, girl, you want to go to spend on your money. And to top it off, they both at home workers. They not. It's not like they going out to 9 to 5, working in the office. They both work from home. You know what, man? That's what I said. I don't mind a long-term relationship either. If marriage comes to in fruition, then marriage comes to fruition. But a long-term, stable, monogamous relationship, it is what it is for me. But that Jessel girl is more for you. It's not for the kids. And y'all both stay at home and all that stuff, and you still trying to send them to private school. I said, okay. It is a little tolerance. I said, okay. It is what it is. So Sai's home, and she have a little hissy fit about the kid cuddling on the table. I mean, yes, they little babies. They're gonna be hollering, hitting and hollering. We expect. They on some babies that's cool, calm, collected. They on some babies that's hollering and hollering. And she got those type of twins that's hollering and hollering. It's like that. So that's cool. You want to take them to daycare or something like that, but private school and all the extra stuff, that's too much. Spend on that money for what? And all the stuff you say your aspiration is more for her, not for the kids. But I'm just saying, do what you want to do, Jessel. But make it seem like it's not about you, girl. Like Sheree party was about her, not for the baby. So the kid is coloring on the table. The kid is coloring on the white carpet. I said, girl, I'm not need for you not to have no white carpet if you're gonna have a hissy fit about the kid coloring on the carpet. Like at the end of the day, girl, they okay, they gonna color. They might get mess going on. So don't have no white carpet. So they was talking. And the husband, side husband, out of the husband, he's somewhat decent more than the other ones. And he was empathetic and he understand what Jessica going through with the kids. And don't get me wrong, I understand what Jessica going through. Like, yes, she may need a break. It may not going on to not focus on the home and focus on your work when you got the kids at home. So I understand taking away daycare and stuff like that. But I just feel like your choice of private school, girl, it's not that serious. You should just whatever. But he was empathetic. He explained to the way what she's going through. And what she been on. It's like that. Maybe she not have the energy to give. I'll say I understand that. I do. But I need not for you to criticize everyone else and your choices is like thing. Exactly. That's what I was saying. They can't not throwing them in school at this time. Please pay it. It is a lot of pay. 62,000 something a year, whatever. I said, girl. Maybe not be it might be chump change for them, but for me, I said, yeah, I don't got nowhere near yet. So Evan anniversary party, Uber had to call, and unfortunately Uber got the panorama. She can't come. And I said, oh. After she bought a nice little gift, because now she came in with 10. I said, that's nice. Jessica want more kids. Jessica want more kids? I wrote that in my notes. I don't tell. Did she say she want more kids? I guess she did probably say that. I wrote that in my notes somewhere. She want more kids. I said, girl, you got twins in another. That's it. You want the more? What the hell? And first of all, did you? For real. And I said, Jesse, you got your handful with the two twins. For me, I would think that's one enough. Why you want more right now? I said, good, but then day you're not getting off and getting freaking. So maybe she was doing that because her husband was getting dressed and he was looking good. That's why she was saying that. But I said, girl, you got your handful with this twins. So you try to think about more kids. It's not, I think you should calm down a little bit, but that's your marriage. If you want more, that's fine. But you got to have the sex to have it. So I don't know what to tell you. You got to do it. So, especially if your kids are going to school, y'all are both at home. Y'all can take some time off a little bit. A little 30 minutes, a little quickly and everything. Get it done. Yeah. So at the party, Jenna was touching Evan's behind. And Evan was something talking. She didn't even realize until afterwards, like 5 minutes later, that her butt was touched. So that's how I said, Jessica, girl, you say you got a handful of the twins. Like, you want more now? I said, what the baby fever came from? Yeah. I said, girl, she would touch your butt for a long time. She said, oh, somebody touched my butt. I said, that was good. That's that. Now, Gwen. Oh, she want girls. It's not, it can't be on demand. She could probably get more boys. So, it's a toss-up. Bryn. I don't know what's going on, Bryn. Bryn was going around being flirtatious to Abe, and yes, she was. And don't sit here and act like you wasn't, girl. Yes, you definitely was flirtatious. Oh, well, you get divorced. I'm here. I'm available for you. And everything. I said, that's not something you should talk to someone else's husband about. Well, if you get your divorce, I'm around. And I'm this. And I know, I don't care if you're trying to joke or not. That's not a joke matter. I said, oh, okay, Bryn, you doing the most. And you doing too much. You hopping heavy on different people, men. It's like that. And it was uncalled for. It was unflattering. It was not cute. It was not funny. And it was doing too much. And then you talk about the dad, Evan's dad, and all that stuff like that. I said, girl, Gwen, calm your hot pox down, girl. So we find out Jenna's single. She said she making moves. And she been with someone for a year. Now they broke up. She making moves and she doing her. And now she was open. My baby Jenna still cheating on me and stuff. You better get Jenna. Charlie gonna get you because he said, listen, you can't be acting up around here, embarrassing my name. So Brent was complaining. I said, Brent, if you didn't like the party, just go away, girl. But I ain't got fun though. The finger food wasn't, you really have much finger food. Y'all just standing around. They was talking, complaining about stuff, you critiquing, and then you have the speakers having long ass speeches. I said, why are these speakers talking so very long? And you could tell they was there for a while because they kept going, and the next speaker came and they talked for a while, the next speaker came, they talked for a while, and I'm pretty sure I had to cut them down to the 45-minute episode we seeing. But I said, gosh, why are these speakers so damn long? And then Evan and her husband had freaking vow, because they never said their vows before when they first got married. And they got married quickly. So they never really had a vow reading. So Evan said her vows to her phone. I said, oh, she got a phone. And people were watching along was like laughing because I kept saying it. Oh, she got her phone. 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 I kept saying that. I said, okay. I said, okay, you got your phone, girl. And then her husband Abe put out 3-page love letter. I said, not 3 pages. The woman got sit down to read all these 3 pages. No color, no memorized, nothing else. Nothing from the heart. 3 pages. She talking from her phone. He talking from a 3-page letter. I was like, oh, child. And yeah, her sister, Evan's sister, they talking. Now, mind you, this is an anniversary party. It was a bunch of people talking, but she had to come to the cast because, the cast is talking while the filming and everything. And like they talking was over talking to everybody else. I know Evan was in the song. She's like, oh, this chat going on there, right? I said, Evan, go talk to your speech. Do your speech, girl. At the end of the day, it was a lot of people talking. It's like that. So they was talking amongst themselves. They was not being loud. And everybody else was talking in the thing. But Evan said, listen, y'all being rude and everything. It's just like the speech is going and y'all going to complain and everything. I'm going to talk here. You got to be quiet. And I said, are you going to tell everybody else to be quiet? Girl, have your speech. Okay, like go somewhere else. Girl, bye. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, if I was girls, I said, we just not talking that much louder than anybody else in this room. So you go around everybody telling them to stop talking. What speech is going on? After that, we hangry. We sitting here, but not much people going on. We had long ass speeches. We sitting like, come on now. And then your sister gonna have a phone, giving her little revenue, and then the husband, your brother-in-law got to figure 3-page letter. Like, come on now, we don't got time for this. So, after all said and done, they looking around, it's like that. They say they're hungry. They started getting hungry. They started talking about Noble and everything else. And they was saying, let's go Noble and everything. They said, nah, we're going to stay around. Because I would say, yeah, that's kind of crazy to leave the party. But if you have to leave, I will at least say bye to the host. Now, Sai said, listen, I'm hungry. I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to Noble. Bye. And she ain't saying nothing to nobody. She didn't even say bye to Evan. Now, Evan going to call that out. Probably next episode, probably tonight. But I was like, yes, Sai, that was a little tacky for you to just leave like that. It's like, you just want to be an anticlimactic, huh? You want to be a villain real quick, huh? And, Sai always been critical of Evan. Always has been. So, but then when she had her own event, her Thanksgiving giving party, and that table was barely busted. It's like, that's a girl. What's the lavish thing you talking about? All that talking you was doing. So, nothing from Evan. I said, ooh, child. Evan had a whole thing. So, what you and Evan was having issue when then Jenna left without saying bye? So now you leaving Evan event without saying bye? So, girl, that's hypocritical. All right, that's Real Housewives of New York. Anything else to say about that, y'all? Nothing else? We're going to move on to Love Matters Detroit. And the Dirty D is good. And Levy, my baby. Oh, the Dirty D, child, on Tubi. Oh, it was good, y'all. It's good. I might watch it again. It's good. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's get Love Matters Detroit. The last 2 weeks, Detroit, y'all. So it's a finale, and I'm glad it was a finale. And the next week's the reunion. And what did we got to say about this? Let's get into it. It continued for last time because it's episode 9 of 10. It continued from last time, and Anthony saying he got no beef with Brandon. And I said, I can't tell because you do have a hard on for Brandon for some apparent reason. I don't know why. You're not really saying nothing. Why Eric and the tour go out? Who? Eric. I'm lost. Well, Eric from where? They got no beef. So I was like, child. So we got a little background story with Larik, aka Sean, and Christina. Yes, Christina and Larik. Larik was Christina's producer at the time. They was doing music and everything. And after a while, Larik started catching feelings for Christina, and she wasn't dealing with that. She wasn't rocking with that, so she had to fall back on him. And this is way before she met Brandon, or before she even knew Brandon in the picture. So this is what happened. So I said, okay. Hold up, y'all. Oh, Uber. Oh, you talking about Evan? Why Evan and Uber, the tour girl, fall out? I don't know. They didn't fall out. Oh, when they argue with each other, I don't know. We didn't get to that point yet. Why did they have a little argument? But Evan did a little spat with everybody anyway, so maybe she said something. So I said I couldn't swear. Okay. I was like, interesting. I could see that. I could see the producer work with their artists and they're trying to get with their artists. That's normal what it used to be in the past. And think that see what the artist gonna make the better or whatever, or the artist sleeping with the producer can propel they stardom and everything. But Christina had much guts to say, nah, I'm not rocking with this. So they had to fall back. So because they had a little icebreaker. It wasn't much. It was one of the question about how do men want the woman to initiate sex? And Bob will say head. I would say, oh, just like a man. I mean, yes, head is good. Don't get me wrong. Head is good. You can wake me up with one, it's fine. But other than that, yeah, with the foreplay, what's all the extra stuff? Gotta get you turned on. But that's that. So Christina asks LaToya, what's up? Like, what's going on between us? And LaToya, basically, her issue with Christina is about Christina interaction with other people. Don't that mind y'all with something? Because that's how Drew and Sonya fell off. Because Sonya fell off with Drew because how Drew interact with other people. I said, did that to you? Because your explanation how you want to fall back on Drew didn't make any sense when you first had an issue with her. So like that. So, and you brought it to the group. So for you, LaToya, to say that in front of the ladies, that this is the reason why you fell back on Christina, I was like, LaToya, okay, girl. But what's your personal issue with Christina? That's what we have. Not how Christina act with other people. What's your personal relationship with her? What's your issue? You don't have one. So, but okay, girl, whatever. So they agreed to this. They agreed to move on and move forward. It is what it is. I'm always going for the underdog. I was Team Kobe, but my sister wife really disappointed. Yeah, got me like it, Christina. I don't like none of them. I don't like none of them. And I said that throughout the season, all of them got my nerves. None of them was likable. None of them. Not every 6th person in this cast don't care for. I just watch it. So and I said, LaToya, you don't have no issue with Christina. So you going back and forth with her for some reason, because how she act with other people. Girl, what do she do to you? So she's calling me. I didn't call her. It's a two-way street. It is a two-way street. But your beef with her seems like one-sided. But okay. So the men's movement. And Bravo introduced Small Soul for Love and Marriage Huntsville to Detroit. Because Small Soul was from Detroit. He grew up in Detroit. And brought him over there for the men's movement to talk. Introduced Marcel to Anthony. They talk, and they want Marcel to speak. I don't know why, but it is what it is. But the men's movement. Now, this whole men's movement, granted, we get the mission statement that he's saying. We get all of that. But it's still unclear how you're going to execute this. What exactly what you're going to do? Because, yes, they were saying mentorship and this and do intern and stuff. But are you trying to get towards all type of men? Or are you trying to get the younger ones who get influenced by the older ones? This is this. What kind of mentorship you're going to do? What kind of influence you're going to do? What other outlets you're going to have to perform these duties? What kind of stuff you're going to help these men with their health and status and family and everything? At first, you would say you want men to speak up for themselves and respect and let them know they got the leaders in a relationship. Seem like a men misogynistic movement. And speak up and have a voice. That's what you first said about the men's movement. Then you switched it over to social and if this, that, and help people, leaders, and health and education, all that stuff. I said, so all sounds good, but it's still unclear how you go about this. So when Brandon brought this up, everybody made it seem like he was a hater. And I said, no, so y'all are y'all are exempt from criticism? Because more so low-key shading freaking the men's movement himself. Now he wasn't mean about it. He just said, "Oh well, this is kindergarten stuff. Maybe step it up next time." He didn't say the word kindergarten. I wrote down my notes kindergarten because it seemed like it was a kindergarten made events. Next time they're gonna step up to first grade. Because maybe y'all now freaking event. It was no sign. It was no tables. Barely had any chairs. They had a podium, and it was raining that day. It was raining heavy, and then it stopped. But they had a podium with a speaker. It was owned by like only 20 people came. 20 men came, and all different ages. And stuff like that. Came in the room. They were speaking, having different things. Monster said we had to say. Bravo say we had to say, Anthony say we had to say, and all that stuff like that. Break the chain, go outside, and they walked. They just walk. I said, so what's this walk is for? Like, no signs, no nothing when you're marching for. Like, it just seems ridiculous. So when Brandon brought this up, he said he's still confused. Now Kobe said, "No, I was clear." And I said, "Oh, I was like." I was like, really, Kobe? So he said, "I'm proud of you." This is that. Everybody else said, "Listen, so then they're gonna bring this up in the reunion, make it seem like Brandon's a hater, that he have an issue, he supposed to move forward. He supposed to have." I was like, "No, because your man's movement wasn't clear. It was it is. You could say the mission statement. We got the mission statement. You read it on paper. We got it, but it wasn't clear how you gonna execute it. So it was not clear at all because your stance on the men's movement kept changing every time we asked you about it. So boy, bye. Now you talk about internships and this and jobs. I was like, so you trying to help men get jobs? Are you trying to make leaders? You trying to speak up for yourself in the relationships? Like, what exactly is the avenue you going for? Like, it just don't seems intact. And yes, this is the first thing, so I guess y'all would do better, but it's not. And then Anthony gonna come around saying, "Oh, this is his most successful event." But even though he had other events that had more people and it was more organized and put together, this was his most successful event. And he will not trade it for anything else. And I said, "Girl, stop. Stop playing with us." I would say this is your most successful. I said this don't look successful at all. But okay, whatever. This is your most successful event. And even though you listed other events that you were part of that had more people and more thing and more organized, but this was most successful and this wasn't even put together well. Okay, was it? It's out of Kiki, y'all. Was it? Because it wasn't at all. But it was tacky. It was definitely tacky. And I can't tell you about that. It is what it is. Now, Brandon and his mom, listen, you could tell the reason why Brandon the way he is his upbringing. And usually that's how it stems from. Usually most people, when you see how they act in certain situations, stuff like that, you always might have to bring up and ask them how their childhood was, how you interact, everything. Sometimes you might be surprised how much that impact. I mean, unless they trust you to say all that. Yeah, Russell's good. Yeah, he's good looking. Whatever. He's still corny to me. They all are. So he got turned over when he said he want to break every bone in everybody's body. I said, well, yes, he's a little violent and everything. But yeah, he want to have these doc jobs. He don't want to communicate. All this like that. He was doing too much of a copycat conversation. After the yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. Is it good for a one night stand? Maybe. Other than that, that's it. Yeah, out of the husbands, he's the most good looking one. But he does delay to me sometimes anyway. But I'm glad that he broke down the conversation that he had with Kobe, and then when they was walking, and she was explaining how he wanted, how she wanted things to happen, and he explained to her verbatim exactly. I said, "Oh, he does listen. He understands. I guess he just don't care." Ooh, what's everybody at? But that's that. But yeah. I said, "Oh, he can understand." So they want to do therapy. She want to do therapy, counseling, and get to the bottom of communication. But other than that, that's that. Brandon's mom, you could tell how he acts the way he acts. And sometimes when I say, you see how people act in certain situation with other adults and stuff like that, you may want to them and see how their childhood was, because it always can bring back to how they upbringing, how things happen, or lack of communication, or lack thereof, affection, communication, abandonment. A lot of stuff can happen that affects the person adult, and if they don't hear from it and they don't talk about it, they're gonna eat them up, continue on having dysfunctional relationships with their peoples, and you never have a good, successful relationship like that, and you never hear from it. So when Brandon talked to how him and his mom don't really talk like that, they have communication issues. We could see as when they sat down, she said, "That's my favorite oldest son," and this is that. I said, "He's your favorite, but you barely talk to your son." Now, on her birthday, she make the cake for him, that his favorite cake that he likes, and they sit down, favorite son, y'all really talk. She shuts down talking. She said, and when he was young, she would ask him something. He would stop talking. He would suck his thumb and don't say much. I said, "Girls, how old was he?" She said, "I don't know. Maybe he was 8, maybe earlier than that." I said, "Damn, how much conversation you would think you have with your kid?" And when he's so young, man, it was age appropriate. Maybe they gonna say much. Do you try to get when he's a teenager to talk, see how much he is to talk, and have you gradually keep talking to him so he get better and communicating with you? Seems like you shut down, so he's afraid to come to you because you don't talk, and it's a lot going on because Brandon said he had a good relationship with his father, but it was only after his parents divorced and then his father died. And then he also talked about how his father reached out to him and trying to ask him, but Brandon seemed like he's not interested, he don't care. So it shut the father off. He stopped trying as much. I said, "Brandon, part of you is like, you need to give people a chance to interact and talk. You okay for people not talking to you every day? That's the problem." Now, granted, I don't talk to my mom every day, but we have a good communication. We say "I love you" all the time, and he want the affection and also that from his mom, but she don't seem like to give it. He could tell because when she came to the house for the therapy session, she knocking on the freaking door like she was a popo. All that. They're gonna knock and they come inside and they stood there and they were either trying to hug the son or the daughter-in-law. I was like, "Yeah, no hug, no nothing." Okay. They sit there, said she wanted that thing, and she said, "I don't mind having communication with him sometimes." I said, "Not sometimes." I said, "Oh, y'all gotta get it together. You gotta open up more to talk to your son, and he needs to be ready to open because you got 2 kids under you yourself, 2 daughters. And how's you gonna feel when they try to come to you and you don't have you have a lack of maturity, a lack of understanding, of communication to sit down and talk to your girls? Because when they get older, they're gonna leave a daughter around, falling around. I said daughter around. They're falling around to speak to some things that they need to speak to their daddy and mommy about. But if you don't got communication issues, so you go repeat the same cycle as your father was doing and your mom was doing to your daughters. And it's not cute. So you need to snap out of it and get together. But that mom is something else because she was like saying a lot of things. I said, "Oh my God." She don't want to do no long-term therapy. She said she stopped saying "I love you" after a while. She said, "Ain't no problem, I love you. It just I had to stop saying it." I said, "You just stop saying it?" She said, "Okay with Betty talking to him." I was like, "But that's your favorite son, but you barely talk to him." I said, "Girl, it's a contradiction." So I would say it must be both parents that it's like that. Like, what exactly was the dynamic with your parents when y'all was married? They was married, y'all was together thing, because it seems like they both wasn't really present like that in your life. Mm. So the Harper Ray event, this is the one that Christina was collaborating with, and Kobe trying to get on it, and they had a whole break down the relationship and their friendship because of it. There was a Harper Ray. It seemed like it was a good turnout. There's other influencers there. Christina talked to the lady. She's happy that it's there and the support and everything. And then Hegel Latoya. Oh, well, so they're going to collaborate? I said, girl, read the room. Read the room. You try to force a collaboration for what? I said, oh, girl, what's your degree give you, girl? You need to read the room. Like, whatever. Collaboration, in the future, yes. Let them work it out. They got to rebuild their friendship right now before they try to collaborate again. And so, oh, no, it's on the collaboration. She can come up with food and everything. I said, oh, so you trying to plug yourself into too as well? I said, okay. So, yes. Why do Toya collaborate with Kobe if she still feels so free about collaboration? Girl, what Kobe trying to help you take some pictures for your blog and stuff like that? For your food, wine, so you can get more exposure? I said, Toya, what are you doing? You're on this platform now, trying to promote your stuff more. So they have a rehearsal with the artist, Nigel, that's one of the artists that Brandon was working with. And Nigel was a little shaky, and she was a little rushing the words and stuff like that. And Christina gave her constructive criticism, which was understandable. Because, yes, she had to do different levels. She was rushing the words. She had to bring more tone to the voice, some depth, more stage presence. I said, so, Brandon, what have you been working with Nigel all this time? Yes. Yet so little, right? Too much, but yet so little going on. And so, in the little stuff that is going on, it was see petty to even go for. Like, why are we doing this? And then the reunion seems like going to rehash that same thing over and over, which is fine. But what are we getting at? It's not like there's no way to go be done. Whatever. So, good constructive criticism. I said, Brandon, what have you been working with this girl? Like that. Now, on the showcase, she was better. She wasn't great, but she wasn't horrible either. She was better. And maybe a little more work, it will get there. Because that's his job. Like I said, everybody think he's not a manager. He's not a producer. He artist developer. He develop artists to get where they at, so they get future deals with other managers and companies. And then after they leave you, they go about their business. And they found other artists they develop. That's what it is. Train them to be the artists, and then they go do their deal. Like Deb Abney. That's what it is. So that's what he does. Now, we don't even know how many other people he be doing that with. People say Big Sean, that's one of his artists, but we'll see. And yeah, she was not bad. So it was a performance there, and then the rapper had dances. So Latoya said, oh, since when rappers have dances? I said, oh, you delayed. How delayed are you, Latoya? I said, since when rappers didn't have dancers? Do you listen to music much? Oh, much? You must be sheltered. Because I was saying, trying to understand why the hell she made that comment. Like, is your husband somewhat into entertainment business? I know he does production, but I know he know somewhat about entertainment that he could tell you that rappers does have dancers. But okay, I guess. But I'm observing. She had this. She got all this. She could read people. Okay, girl. So Larik saw Christina, and here go Kobe trying to act like say, oh, what's going on with this thing, guy? Like, I don't mean, like this and that, this X. Like she's just straight trying to figure out who this Larik is. So Larik was talking to Christina. He said, why you don't get on stage? Why you don't sing again? This is that. Let me put you one song and everything. She said, I think about it. She said, okay, one song. And then Brandon came over, and I guess they got in the benefit of Christina. They agreed to move forward. And I guess as he said, she said, people coming and saying like we could try and take his artist. That's what he hearing. That's his truth. Like we said, that's not the truth. It is, y'all both have your own truth. It is what it is. Y'all can go home to better understanding until y'all get to these people who really said this to him and get them to admit that they did say this or not. But y'all not gonna come on agreement or the understanding. So Ma just way to move forward and push forward, and for the sake of Christina, and y'all won't be at each other's neck all the time. It's like that. So That's that. Anything else? No, that's. Um. Yeah, I don't really know. Will they come back next season? Will I continue to view it? I may not. It depends. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it just like I don't know. And so much I could take with Antonia being in the middle of things. It is just a lot. And how much of a friends are y'all? Y'all got on this reality TV show and this shattered your whole friendship, the whole group. The men that knew each other for the longest, 20 plus years, and we see this like y'all was just nobies. So either y'all was lying how much friends y'all knew each other, or y'all were just co-workers and y'all pretended to be. Because I don't know how y'all let this show or this thing put a cracks and show financial in your relationship and falter like this. And Christina and Kobe, y'all met through your husbands, and y'all have friendship for a couple of years. And for y'all getting a reunion and y'all don't speak at the production wrap, I said, so how y'all go from good friends, y'all cool, and then the production wrap, y'all don't talk? I said, that's not friends with that. Okay, all right, I guess. I don't understand how that happened. I understand it. Reality TV. That's what happened. Don't be with the friends unless unless y'all don't let these reality TV break your friendship. Y'all probably was never really good friends like that to begin with. It is what it is. All right, y'all. That was all about Detroit. So we're gonna watch the reunion and I'll give y'all my review on it. Probably pre-recorded review. Because it won't be online next Sunday, but all right, that's that. Let's get into the trailer. How many of y'all saw the trailer? Now, y'all know I don't play the clips and nothing like that on my channel. So what I do, I will do the audio, and then we're going to listen to it, and then we're going to have a discussion. No, we're going to break it down. It's trailer breakdown. So go little by little. Oh, bear with me. Let me get it together, y'all. All right, what time is the trailer? All right, y'all ready? Let's go.
I ain't never seen a mean get out of character.
You got a drug test. She out right now.
So Melody was talking to Kiki, and I think her husband was in the scene, and she said, "I never seen me get out of character."
This is a drug test. This is the second time you're comfortable enough when you.
She talked to the husband. She said she never seen Kiki's husband get out of character like that because it's like at the end of the day, this is numerous of time more so like to come at Kiki, and even while her husband's there, and it's address the man right there. You too comfortable coming at the woman like he does that all the time. He too comfortable with the woman when the man checks them, he don't want them to do nothing. And when they do, he push it back like. Y'all remember that? He was going backwards. I said, the fight is this way. What are you going this way for? But okay. So he says, plenty of times, more so like to come at the woman when I'm there. So no, you come at me if you want to have a problem.
Have an argument with my wife in my presence. She's been on drugs for a while. You don't let her come around here anymore.
Marcel always involves himself in the ladies' discussion.
You are valuing what women say.
I know you're not used to being valued, but I'm telling you right now, you're valued here.
Also told Tiffany that I'm sure you're not used to being valued, but you're being valued here. I said, ooh, yeah. More so, you clocking in. You're doing a lot going on this season, the second half. Talk about Tiffany not being valued.
Yeah, Mr. Let me get the last word.
Marcel.
Stormy said, Dad, let me Mr. Yeah, because you love like to get the last word. Like he just loves to have the last word, huh?
Make that come in guess who on scope now?
Slap. It won't be no scope without me or Melody.
You're damn lying.
So I guess the Scots is making it seem like Martell or Mel, whatever, it will be no scope without them and everything. But I'll say yes, it won't be no scope if Martell and freaking Martell and Mel didn't put you on, and now y'all act like y'all better than them and nothing like that. I said no, Mel don't want part of this company anymore, and Martell's still trying to get into the bar, but don't make it seem like if it wasn't for them, y'all wouldn't have this. So don't act brand new, but that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't be there without them. So don't try to make it seem like they wasn't involved and they was nothing. That's why I can't when y'all act like y'all better than the next person and then y'all act like y'all brand new. Just because Martell and Mel got a divorce doesn't mean that one for Mel is not valuable what she is, but she just don't want to be part of it anymore. And Martell, he was part of it, even though he was dusty. He's still part of it, and y'all wouldn't be nothing without them. They brought you on.
Don't downplay what Melody and I did for you or y'all.
In what way did you help me?
More so.
You still owe me $3,700.
Simone said you owe me $3,700. I don't know what that money for, why he owed him that money. But I said, also, don't you got a alleged lawsuit going right now? So I don't think you need to ask somebody for some money. And maybe you need that money and to pay it off. So like that. So Marcel, what do you have done for? So Marcel, I said, Marcel, what? Really? He said, well, you still owe me some money. I said, oh, $3,700 exact.
This money thing is growing legs.
Why?
Marcel said nobody paid nothing.
Okay. He got a few. Oh, not a few. That's where he looking for that money. Chill. That's where he bouncing around the different franchises and making little speeches and stuff so he can get some coins or something like that. I like So it was like, chill. So Kiki said, not Kiki, Kate Crusader said this things is running legs. This money thing is running legs. And Hotbox said, why? And everything. Marcel said nobody paid him. And I guess this is talking about the freaking expo where people supposed to pay booth rent and nobody paid no booth rent because that's not something that was discussed. So
He's a sarcastic ass.
The Black Expo Nick.
Hotbox said he's sarcastic. Talk about his brother.
We'll be better because we're going to do certain things that you guys did. I think you should let Tisha talk. Because what you're doing is all over the place. Mr. and Mrs. Steele, thank you guys.
Oh, snap. He devalued Courtney by calling Mrs. and Mrs. Steele. That's Stormy made his name, I think, right? I think so. And then she got married. She got her husband last name. But I said, ooh, child. Now he asked for it. Now if he come around that table like freaking A1 did, freaking Safari, hop on that table like that. And he say something, but okay, he get what he get.
You know I'm busy, she's still, right?
I mean, you know my name. See, I don't know if you playing or you for real. Yeah.
See, I'm for real all the time, so if you don't do that, because if you don't do that, it's going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
So at that meeting, Courtney was telling that maybe you want to have some teachers to talk and everything, because when you talk more, so you all over the place, and he just be saying things just like that. And he said, "Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Steele, that's how are you?" So they had a little meeting with everybody, without Mel, and everything. I talk about the expo and stuff like that. And Tiffany is there as well.
I can get slapped.
What's up with Lou anyway? I haven't seen Lou. They don't never come on?
Everyone looked.
Now they talk about Lou. Now Lou has not been around. Like, you barely see him. We barely see Lou in the season. So I don't know what's going on. But I guess Lou is working, you know. Tiffany had to be on TV because Tiffany does her job. She's a messy person, so she had to be around and start some mess. But yeah, we barely see Lou.
He's asking me like, "Where's Lou? Where's Lou? Where's Lou?" He just had a baby, and I need my husband.
So would you want me to stop working? This is like me saying I want you to stop working when I need you to be more present. We knew what we were getting into before we got into it.
Do you ever feel different? It's just a lot.
There are certain things that are not going to happen for me.
It's really good.
I mean, I understand where Luke comes from. Like I said, when he was telling you to calm down, that I don't think his wife ought to stop working and stop doing her career and her business and everything. But when it needs to relax a little bit and die down, cause remember the whole thing about y'all went and had the baby, and I said, girl, you need to spend some more time. If you want to have the baby, spend more. Like, you could do this. It's like that. Work the schedule out so you got both available and get down to it. Unfortunately, they did happen, but and they got the baby now. But now he's working because he got to provide. Right, that's the thing y'all want the man to do: provide and protect. It's like that. So you got a newborn baby. You got to work, bring up the bacon at home, and stuff like that. She working and stuff, and now she wants his time. Same thing he was asking you for your time, and y'all could never get it together because you don't want to stop working. It's like that, and I don't think he asked you to. He just asked you to scale back so you gotta have some time. But now it's an issue because he's doing what you're doing. So I don't know what's going on with Tiffany Lou, but it seemed like that freaking foundation they try to build on, like they were so perfect and they are good, and y'all cannot tell us what we need to do or we marriage are great. It's cracking.
To your husband and your wife is an emotional bond. If you're not getting that emotional connection at home, chances are you're gonna get it someplace else.
Biggest regrets that I had.
Yeah, so Kate Crusader was telling about how you're not getting emotional connection. If you're not getting emotional connection with your spouse at home, they most likely will get it someone else. So that's just take out there because emotional connection is a big thing. If you don't have that connection with your spouse, they will search out there for someone else. She'll remember Cecil Simone had they only got divorced because Cecil was entertaining someone with a emotional connection. And then sometimes people feel like that's worse than the physical. Because the physical, sometimes people could get over that. But when you had an emotional connection, that's like a whole different ball game, people feel. So I think Mel was about to tell the man, she said, out of all the years I've been with freaking Martell and everything, he never really gave me an orgasm. And everybody said, oh my gosh, he never did. I mean, I heard stories about females saying their husband don't get them orgasms. So it's probably more common than you think.
Kids by a dude that never made me.
Whoa, never? She had to tell me too. With multiple guys.
Can't say I believe that.
Now he go now. Now I guess Nell try to clock in. I don't know what they told Nell. You need to clock in and everything. I said, Nell, you was supposed to be the freaking background friends of the show, and this only came yin. And now they full front involved. Now I said, oh, who tell them to get some more involved? Cause Nell is going back and forth with Martell. I said, chicken, listen, girl. You know Martell will go toe to toe with you now, right? And even though sometimes he always act delusional and like he don't be doing stuff, but every time they come at them, he always want to throw Mel and say, oh, she does it too. Now this is the whole conversation. Nell said she don't believe that Mel was doing stuff like that. And he always put it around the hook. This freaking smear campaign to say that she was doing this. So this is what they're going back and forth about.
Don't never talk about me cheating unless you talk about her cheating.
Well, y'all stop. How about that?
She's the first.
This intimate ceremony for Melody, Cherie, Rogers.
I know we've gone through a lot. I just want us to stay in a really good place. These are for you.
From who?
So Mel has an intimate ceremony, I know it's for herself, whatever. Would look nice, gown, walking. Martell gave her flowers, and he still had the ring that she gave him in 2008. So I said, oh, he still have the whole ring. So I don't know what you're trying to manifest.
For me. For you. For me.
Martell, sweetie.
No, listen.
You wearing that ring that I got you in 2008.
You manifested. I guess you got the memo.
We're going to Houston.
I guess got the memo, and it was a ring with a birthstone, whatever it was on it. I was like, oh, okay, I don't know what that means, but I guess. They're having a cash trip to Houston. I said, oh, not to Houston. Not getting wrong with Texas. I mean, I love it. I would like to visit Texas one day, but I don't know. It's going to be too hot. But they're going to Houston for the trip. I said, okay, you better go to Houston. No, that's right. Better have a hot dog summer.
Hot boys, hot girls, hot girls.
To love, health, and prosperity and friendship. Woo!
Cowboy!
Wait a minute now.
I'm looking at you, Kenny.
Hey,
I'm looking at you, baby.
Marto had somebody come through last night.
Who was she?
So that was whenever they was at the cabin, we see Martell walking out of the room with some random chick. I said, "Oh, Sheree, was it you? Oh, your friend girl. It wasn't you, the friend girl. He was in some room with someone else. It wasn't you, Sheree. But yeah, y'all trying to convince us that y'all are something." I was like, "Oh, it must be bad for you, girl."
A friend? Where's he at this morning? She left early this morning.
I said to go get my makeup done. Sound like somebody's having sex.
While we on Martell, did you break any house rules?
Oh, here go Dale again. Ask him to he breaking their house rules. I said, I don't know what adults y'all be having house rules and application for, but I guess.
You had rules?
Yes.
Well, I didn't get that notice.
So ideally, how much sex are you looking for?
I guess how much is too much?
So Hotbox is talking to the therapist because I need him to get that itchy going on down there and get that under control. The Wi-Fi signal acting up, so that's what you see going through into the clear up. But yes, he go to a therapist and talk about it. He said, how much is too much? I said, child, you tell us how much is too much. Because according to you, you want to all the damn time every day. And multiple times a day. I said, oh, calm your behind down. What you doing? Ugh.
Y'all like down to like maybe twice a month? Like normal marriage?
So I guess Hotbox is getting only twice a month is down to it, if anything. I said, oh, okay. I mean, last time y'all tell us, y'all would say she pushed through it to suffer through it to get what you want. So it seemed like it was more than that, but now you only getting twice a month. I said, oh, that must be bad for you. Did you go to the sex store to get your pocket pussy? Did you get a torso doll or something like that to curb the urges? Some also like most married couples. I know that's right. Don't get me wrong. Most couples get along, but y'all gotta find the time to get on because y'all know it's sometimes stress reliever. It gives you some good. I need that, but you know,
People.
Wherever you want me, girl.
There we go.
You know, I was sick a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last time I remember feeling that way, I was pregnant. So I had to go take a pregnancy test.
Get a blood test.
That is so disrespectful.
I think it's very disrespectful to get pregnant on your husband, get a vasectomy.
yes. Now I know people was on the comment section that think Princess said, yeah, well, it's not no, it's less than 1%. And 1 of every 1,000 women get pregnant is under the man who has a vasectomy. So it's very rare that you get it. It's like that. So it may be not a pregnancy. Maybe she thinks that it is. But we did know that Monsoor and his brother Hotbox got vasectomies. They did. They was go with Sadaric. Sadaric backed out of it. And they two got it. And remember, it was a whole big thing because Tisha was supposed to go with him. And he got it done without her being there. And, you know, Kate Crusader, she knew that he was going to get it done. And he came back home and she nursed him back to health or whatever else like that. It was, like I said, to be honest, people who say who got the vasectomy, it wasn't even much going on. It's just a little stick, and that's it. They getting all their feelings about what's going on. I don't got to go down there. I can't do that. I said, just a little quick little thing. It gonna be reversed. So if you want more kids in the future, you just it reverse it. It could get it done. It's a back and forth thing. So it's crazy that she thinks she might be pregnant when it comes to hospital. I mean, like I said, maybe she one of the 1,000 women who got it, who got pregnant. I'm scared. But I said, "Ooh, that's interesting." So now this whole thing about Tisha might stepped out on the relationship spoiled, because now I got more so thinking. I said, "Oh, child."
Marcel and had an affair. One night.
So Kiki talked to Mel. I can see it now, y'all. I can see it now. That's how I understand why people do on Love Man Sons behind the paywall. I can see it now. Now y'all cool. But I can see it now. People say, "Oh no, here go Kiki, went on there, and she don't got no food in the shed." I said, "I don't care about food. It is what it is. Y'all want her to say something, now she say it. Now, whatever happened between Kiki and the Scotts and then also like that, and how they want to come after her for bringing it out there, putting it in existence, it is what it is. Y'all want her to say something, now she's saying something. Oh, you'll burn the table down like you said last time? Say it, or burn it down. Now, she ain't saying it in front of them, she said it to Mel, but it's on camera, so she said it. So, I don't think she ain't gonna back down. She said it on camera, so I can't wait to see what y'all say. And Kiki's gonna be there. Why she can't let it go? I said, oh well, they're trying to tarnish her name, thinking that she was involved with some freaking stealing and stuff like that. Like she relapsed and going around thinking that it's true. I said, boy,
This other girl went out to the club. Marcel was there. The two of them hooked up with Marcel and had a threesome. I'ma bust my jelly ass face. What the hell happened? You cheated on him too. Now did you cheat on him too? Give me the.
Now calm your ass. Now why are you hell upset with Martell? He said, did you cheat on him? Man, did you? I would say, girl, mind your business. Why are you so involved and you want to bust him in the face?
Because I'm tired of him saying I never cheated. That's not me.
The truth is, I understand both of y'all. Hey.
No.
So Tisha was told to Hotbox, and she said, I never cheated. That's not me. But Hotbox would say the truth is something like that, but Marcel heard that he cut them off. So I don't know what more Hotbox was going to say, but Marcel got out there and then the conversation ended. So it is what it is.
I don't need it. I get that. I don't need it.
You stepped out on me. What the who the f you think I am?
Marcel said, girl. Marcel gave a teacher to look like, because he's adamant, because he said, listen, you couldn't get no pregnant or Lisa's pregnancy scare if I got a vasectomy. So who the hell are you getting pregnant by? I said, no, we'll see. Now, this is story like, it might be fake or not. I'm here for it. So I'm going to see how this folds. Yeah.
Only if put it in my goddamn face. I'm not going to accept it.
Have you ever stepped out on me?
I can answer that question for you. I can answer that question for you.
That might be a bad decision to answer that question for me.
Oh, because y'all know why she said that, right? Because y'all know in the past, when she was asking him that same question, direct question said she asked him, he said that same line, I can't answer that for you. So she said his words. And now he's going to threat her, like, is it going to be a bad decision if you don't answer this question? I said, oh, okay, it's a bad decision. So mommy, she should have left you when you wasn't answering the questions, huh? So how bad was it? What you gonna do? I want to know. And our teacher would have balls. I said, so what you gonna do then? Can you prove that I stepped out on you? That's just like I can't prove that you stepped out on me. So we're just gonna be here miserable, huh? Just throwing jabs at each other, huh?
Love and Marriage Huntsville returns. New episodes Saturday, September 16th, 8, 7 Central on Up.
All right, y'all. That was the trailer breakdown. Now, if this was on like on Patreon like that, I would have showed it and we would probably talk like that. But it's on YouTube and I don't want to flag my stuff, so that's why I don't do that. But that was a Love and Marriage Huntsville trailer. So if y'all have any thoughts, theories, and something like that, or any insight, y'all let me know in the chat before we get to the next thing. The next couple of topics is social topics. So let's get into those. Ooh. All right, let's first talk about the funky Dineva, Chloe, and Halle, the whole fiasco and his apology and all that stuff going on. You think callers will give a strike? Ooh. What, go on hiatus to give a strike? I don't know. Seems like his thing's going on. But I don't know what happened to DC though. Oh, YouTube strike. Oh, okay. No, I don't think he would, but y'all know I'm very cautious in my channel, so I don't play it. Yeah, that's what I said. I hope the season do plays up to it, because don't give us all these best parts of the season and it's dry as hell. But he gonna get red. All right, let's talk about this funky and Chloe and like that. So y'all know this whole speculation how this came about. But so it was going around that it was alleged rumors that Halle may be pregnant. Because it was a picture of her with an overgrown t-shirt at the Renaissance tour. And I said, compare how she normally dresses, I said that was kind of weird that she dressed that type of outfit. I mean, that's what it is. That's what her outfit is. She got like flip-flops, shorts, overgrown shirt at the concert. I said, okay, dude, that's what she want to wear. That's what she want to wear. So that was that. And then it was other pictures that they showed, side profile of her belly button and everything. And there was another thing of live video that DGG was on live, and you can see her walking with overgrown t-shirt and everything as well. So then she posted pictures out there later on trying to dispel the rumors that she's not and everything. It doesn't mean that she can't be one, because at the early stage you won't be showing like that. But at the same time, not really our business if she is or not. If she wanted to announce it, she want to announce it and everything else. But this is the internet world. People are speculating stuff like that. So I guess she did the best she can by showing pictures. Said, "Oh, it's gonna make flat way up now," it's like that. But it is what it is. So because of that, Halle and Chloe, they are close. They're really good sisters. They stick up for each other, all that stuff like that. They always do this. They always stick up for each other. They're problematic. They don't bother nobody, but people come after them. They will stick up for each other. So, and that's what they always do. So Chloe was like, I don't think she was like being serious. Like she go down somebody's freaking place and beat them down. But she said, yeah, just get my sister's name out your mouth. Period. Hallelujah. Thank God. All that stuff like that. Period. And then there's some commentaries in the back. So they said, okay, keep my sister's name out your mouth. Like that. She was getting herself ready because, she had to make them on, everything else. Still beautiful. That's that. So Fox Soul, they was talking about it. TGIF with Al, Claudia, and Funky Dineva. And basically, Al and Funky feel like they're being lied to. I don't know, they feel like their tension was assaulted, because Funky didn't even have a whole big thing about that. He don't like his tension being assaulted. That's what he keeps saying. So maybe he felt like they was playing in their faces like that, and they was very adamant about feeling the way they feel. And I was on Claudia. I said, girl, a lot of these happen. Sometimes women don't announce their pregnancy after the first trimester and lose into the second one, just to make sure everything is set, because complications can happen. Because it'd be too premature to announce it early, and then something happen, and then what? So if she was or not, it would still be too early to tell. And it's still her business. So for y'all to have the visual actions that she needs to tell y'all, I was like, oh my gosh. But that one got the internet buzzing. What got the internet buzzing was Funky going a whole rant on Chloe. Yeah, he has, because I know he does go hard on black women. He does go hard. And so that's why I have stopped listening to a lot of his videos. I don't even listen to his videos anymore and everything. Only the way I will find out or what he says is everybody put it out there or put it on Twitter, stuff like that. But other than that, I don't even know what he's saying. Like he been put a lot of YouTube videos up lately, and I ain't watched none of them, one of them. And it's because it's just been too much going on lately. And I gotta focus on my own platform. So he went on a whole rant, and I ain't gonna play the rant because everybody heard it already. It's like that. But he basically was going on say, now granted, if he has an issue about or he have an opinion about her entertainment status as an artist and everything, that's his right. Everyone has opinion about someone's artistry and stuff like that. I have opinion about people and stuff like that, about her sexual, about her not promiscuous, how she over sexualized on the network. If y'all feel that way, y'all feel that way. It is what it is. I think the issue that we all have was not so much about his take about her being as an artist and how she show up as an artist being sexualized or not. I think his issues that we had is that he started going for her looks. And that one was like, wow, it seemed very personal because you was going in on the girl. So about her looks, how she had a fat face, how she ugly without no makeup. And it was a lot going on. And then you feel like she's inauthentic. I said, ain't nothing inauthentic how she's sticking up for her sister. Most people will stick up for siblings. Keep my sister name out your mouth. And that's what it is. She ain't saying nothing. And then you call her, she's a gangster, that she's promiscuous, that she's this. And I said, oh, that's a lot going on to be saying all that. And I think he took it forward when he talked about the looks. Now, if you feel type of way about her, how she is as an artist, that's the one thing. But when you go forward about the looks, then now you take it too far. And now everybody starts speculating you have a personal issue against her because what beef that you have with her? So that was that. So he attempted to apologize. And that we'll listen to, but not too much of the initial thing. Let me see if I got it. I know I saved it. I better stop playing with me. Maybe I liked it and then saved it. You know what? Whatever. I don't have time because I was going to prepare to show you things, but I think I missed it. I thought I saved it and I did not save it at all. I messed up. All right, so let's go on to it. He's been going harder and harder on Black women lately, and I'm moving away from this content. Exactly, I've been doing that. I moved away for a long time ago. All right, I couldn't find the video. I thought I had it, but let's tell you what basically saying. He only apologized because the network came after him and said, maybe it's your apology. Maybe you should say this or like that. Now, he didn't want to say exactly the statement that they want to probably bullet statement. The PR statement they put out. He didn't want to do that, so he said what they say. He only doing it because he was asked to. He didn't really mean it. He said he stand by everything he said with his whole chest, and he stand by it. The only thing that he probably said that he took too far and he should have just stopped is going after the looks. But other than that, how you feel about her as an artist and everything, whatever. It's fair game. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. I'm not knocking that. But what he going for, call her a gangster, call her promiscuous, call her that she's ugly, that she's a fat face, that was too much. Because first of all, we don't know she's a gangster. Since when? Because she said, keep my sister's name out your mouth. They've been doing this over and over. Back and forth. They protect each other. They're close. Promiscuous, we don't even know who she messing with. She just sexualized, but that's all we know. But we don't know she's promiscuous. And all that extra stuff, I said no. So I feel like he only do that because the network trying to came at him to talk about it and apologize for. And that's that. But he stand by what he said. He just took that he went too far with the looks. And there was no personal vendetta because they don't come after people. And she said no, she didn't say nothing. He just went off in a rant. And he shouldn't went off. And he just stop it right there. But other than that, I said, you went too far. I didn't like it. It was terrible. Whether people agree with him or not, I think that was tasteless and tacky for him to go after this lady because she didn't do anything to you. They didn't do anything to you. And no, we not deserve to know if she's pregnant or not. If she's ready to say it, all I wish, and I think we all wish, that she just don't have it by that dude. Because he said he wouldn't like to sabotage her and don't think like her success. And that's a song. Now, I don't care what he said, it's a song or not. But you spoke it, you sung it, you may have some truth to it. So it is what it is. Not granted, not every song applies to your current life all the time. It's just a song. But, he seemed like the type of brother who don't like the success that Hallie's getting. But, well, I keep that to myself. I said it, but I keep it to myself. So, nah, we just don't want you having with him. But if it does, more power to you, girl. Just protect yourself in any way, shape, or form. We don't know what kind of guy he gonna be. But other than that, that's what we wish. But other than that, if she is, congratulations, girl. But she doesn't owe us anything. For them to be so entitled and not understand where Chloe was coming from, that how sometimes it could possibly a lot of things happening, and they was tag teaming her. Now, I know people was bringing up of Al and his past relationship with Star Jones. I don't know about that. Like I said, I don't be into the people's lives, so I didn't know what he is and what that. My first time meeting Al is just on his TGIF. I didn't know who he is. So, yeah, a lot of y'all might have his backstory of him, but according to people in the comment section, that he was a whole undercover gay guy married to a woman and lied about it. I don't know if that's true or not, allegedly. But if y'all know, y'all tell me your story. You can tell me in the Discord. Other than that, whatever. So I said, that's true. It's really weird that you try to tell people about lying when you have been lying for a long time with no married women trying to pretend you were straight. But it is what it is. Like I said, gay people marry straight women all the time, most of the time. And it's just to stop lying. Just be upfront. But that's it, y'all. Anything else? No. Oh. See, that's what I said. I'm going to say that because I don't know the truth. I don't know backstory. So that's why I said alleged. It's not alleged. He married Star Jones and lied. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. So he was living in a DL. He was living in an undercover, huh? That's what he was doing? Oh, child, that's messed up for you to try to go all hard when you had your own skeleton in the past. So what Claudia said, you have you lied about you in the past? And he ain't said that from there. Because I said, Claudia, clock your teeth. She said, have you ever lied before in the public? Mm-hmm. But he still kept going double down when he's saying about the lying thing. So I guess it didn't phase him that much, but she catch him a little bit when he said that. And then Q and him just kept tag teaming. I said, oh, wish Chloe had somebody else to help her because no, he lied to Star Jones and marry her. He was there the whole time. Oh, see, that's tacky. I don't like that. If you're gonna be upfront. Now, whether they will marry you or not, it's up to them. But be upfront. Don't lie. Oh, now he's all this grandstanding good guy now. Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone did tell her though. Maybe she was blinded. She said, listen. I need to find out myself. She said, ooh. I don't see it. Don't tell me, y'all. Don't tell me. I don't see it. It's not possible. So like that. But everyone did tell her though. She said, oh, Star Jones. And you gonna come up here and try and grandstand when you did this in your past. Boy, bye. Now it's out in the cloud, huh? After the marriage, she left her ass. Oh, to hell with albums. I know that's right. Sure. I know you're gonna go in on your panel when you talk about it. But that's why I would say, child. I said, Funky, you would do too much, and that's uncalled for. You can have your opinions about how she is as an artist. That's your right. But to go at that far for her looks, that took it too far. That was way too far. And everything. I like. She was like. Oh, child. All right, let's talk about this Love and Hip Hop brawl that happened. He's been that way though. Oh, he's been like that? Oh. Act like he's all good for people. Like his ish don't stink. That's what he thinks. Ooh. Sierra in the comments. Ooh, Sierra. Oh yes. Cause they played Sierra, and I'm glad Sierra was not there, because she probably would have been locked up with just like the rest of them. So Love and Hip Hop Brawl, y'all. Let's get into that to it. So it's a lot of theories. It was a lot of things going on and happened. I have the little. I like to show them the brawl itself, because y'all know playing videos on my channel is another. I don't do it. I will probably share the link or put it on my Discord. But I don't have the link today, so it is what it is. But here we go. Q has had issues with black women folks who got the Blue Ivy comment. The issues with the 18 men threatened to end Candace. Yes, I remember. Yeah, I remember that Blue Ivy. I remember all of that. That's why I was like, oh hell no. Yeah, move out the way. Oh shoot, he did that. The chicks movie, the white chicks movie. Move, bitch. He moved out that way. He said, get out my way. Screaming, God. Ace got out of the child. That was the funniest part of that whole thing. So Santana said, oh, not today. And I'm with him. And I don't care what everybody say. You may call me a punk. You may call him a punk and everything because he ain't saying. But I said, I'm not fighting nobody else's battle that I want to be belligerent, but I'm trying to fight security guards. No, I came here to drink and pop bottles. Not for trying to fight nobody battles. Just for some. No, I'm not doing all that. And that's why I don't want to go out with people who want to start fights and be in fights. And I said, no, if you can't handle your liquor and you can't control yourself, me not being it. No, I'm not doing all that. But well, he was like he was Carly. And you know how his history with clubs though, y'all. Y'all remember, because he's gonna play that. Chill. 3 reality stars were arrested after officials says they were involved in a fight at a bar in Buckhead. Atlanta police told Channel 2 Action News officers responded to reports of a physical altercation at the Luca Lounge on Fall Road at 11:40 p.m. Friday. Oh, that's still early. When the officers arrived, they quickly broke up a fight involving 35-year-old Erica Mena, 35-year-old Rodney Shaw Zellswag, and 37-year-old Eddie Richardson, Bambi Richardson, and Kareem Cadet. Who? Who's that? I don't know who that fourth person is. But baby like my name Orange Man. That's what I'm saying. Orange Man. Exactly. Yeah, so it was a lot of speculation. People were saying that, oh, Zell was fighting for Santana and everything. I said if Zell was fighting for Santana, I'm pretty sure Santana would help a man. But that didn't happen. It was not like that. I don't feel like it was that reason. And then, Erica and Bambi jumped in. I said if he was fighting a man, I don't think why they were jumping in for. But, people just love to jump. But it's not like, oh. It's not like, oh. That's what I'm saying. She lying. I was like, I know she's in her 40s because I'm 37. I said, girl, you know, in my age. I know you're older than me. Shoot. So I was like, people were speculating that, oh, it was, wow, Santana, somebody would come out of Santana, so they'll fight, fought the person, fought Santana by half, and then the girls got involved. But then we saw the clip, and I was like, Mena. Now, Santana did say that it was started off because Minna was doing the most and everything, and they tried to tell her to stop, and then she got belligerent and she came after them. And because of they're friends, I guess it seemed like a lot of people say that Bambi and Zell were trying to stop it, but I guess they got involved in the scuffle for some reason. I don't know, maybe it got mixed up. It was so much going on, you can't really clearly see what was going on. But I think I see on Bambi's ponytail behind the security guard trying to stop the altercation, whatever she's trying to do. And we couldn't see Zell, so we know that. But visually, I guess when police arrived, they just scuffed them up, all three, because they was all involved. They said, "Oh my God, oh shit!" They was all over. They was like, "Ooh, all over the place." So I guess they was. Sure, they couldn't get it together, y'all. They was like, "Oh my gosh," all over the place. So maybe the police see it didn't happen and they scuffing them together. So, but we saw the clip. Not Bambi, Erica, man. I said, "Girl, what the hell you doing? Why are you jumping on the chair?" She said, "I said, girl, calm you. What is you doing, Erica?" She was jumping up and down, doing all this, up and down on the damn chair. And I was saying, that's why they figure coming after you, girls. Calm, sit down. Sit your behind down. Like, why are you doing all that? Everybody's thinking she was on that. I don't know what she was on, but Minna was doing a lot. She said, I was like, calm down. It's this security guard had to stop you, and then you want to hit them, and then now y'all in a kerfuffle, and then Zell had to get involved. Bambi had to get involved. Santana went out of there. Santana said, "Oh, bold." But we know Zell's out because Santana ran. He got up there quick, so he said, "Oh, I probably know where they're going," and he got his man out. So Zell's out. And I don't know about Minna and Bambi. I'm pretty sure they probably got out as well, but Santana got Zell out basically. And the next day, Santana was out with Paris and Zell at another party, whatever party it was at. And he said, "Oh yeah, my man." He said, "My man can have no more friends." I said, "No, he can have friends. He just can't have that type of friend." Yeah, she even said she went to school with Malaysian dude. Girl, did you forget? And me and Malaysia are the same age. Like, sure that bullet sugar. Exactly. She was on something because I was like, girl, that's why they stopped trying to tell you to sit down, and then you couldn't take that. Girl, I said, what would Bambi as well to tell you? I said, girl, can you calm your behind down? Like, what's going on? Jump on you all like, child, not them phone. You can have fun, but get off their chairs. Shoot. So, like I said, the funny part of that the whole thing was Santana ran out of there. Santana said, "I don't play that." And he said, "Yes, I don't play that." And I said, "No, I don't care what nobody say about it." I said, "Listen, he got the biggest one to lose. He's an artist. He can't be involved fighting down in the club and fighting other females, whatever it is involved. Because we don't even know what happened. But if that was the reason why Erica got getting all mad because they told her to stop doing what she do, I said, girl, stop stomping on that chair. That's what they told you to stop. And I'm being all loud. Shoot. Yeah, get out of here. But Zell was out, y'all, because Santana got her man out. She was like, I ain't playing that. He was out there smoking and else like that in the balcony because Santana had to clear up what's acting home. Everybody putting on rumors that, oh, Zell was fighting up. I said, no, that's not what happened, y'all. But I was like, oh no. But yet, here y'all are, 40-something year old, on a club, get involved and get acting crazy in the club when you have children at home and stuff like that. But you go on screaming on top of your lungs about everything else. Listen, at the end of the day, yes, sometimes stuff happens. But most stuff we can control. It would never get down to that point. And she would have sat her behind down when they came over here and set her behind down. But no, she want to attack a security guard? No, stop that. Allegedly, I don't know, I wasn't there, but this was reports going on. So alleged she was tracking the security guard, but it seemed like it, because it seemed like they got arrested, so they just obstructed the justice. They get involved with a security officer, I think Mena have the most severe charges than the rest of them. I guess Zell and Dan was charged with obstruction of justice, whoever the other guy was as well. But y'all had to see that clip. I'm gonna put that clip about Discord because I was laughing. I said, Erica, what the hell are you doing? And you saw Santana looking at her, I was like, girl, oh, shoot. Until they put her down, that's when he ran out of there. I bet you Santana got her man out and got in that house and was coming and saying, but you know material girl, we ain't gonna play that. What the hell is going on? Like, booty, like, I don't got time for all that. You better stop playing my name. Like, she probably ran nobody at. Everybody had sex and then move on the next day, and then she all happy. Now she in the club. Like, yeah. I said, okay. I guess, yeah, I'll put it there. Whatever. All right, y'all. So that was that. Let's do some quick little chats. Quick little chats, other topics that was on social media. Now, I ain't prepared for it fully. I just want to talk about it real quickly. And because it was interesting enough to me to have my little comment on. And then we get out of here. All right. And last thing about the ball, y'all, because we can't really see nothing. So we can't break down how to start and finish. It just only happened if we saw Erica did on down this thing, and we saw them stopping, whatever, and that's that. All right, quick check topics. 2 hour mark. All right, so quick chat topics. Let's Kiki and Darius. Let's talk about this real quick. So, you know, Kiki just turned 30 years old. Happy birthday, boo-boo. Happy birthday, mama. Young, look good, 30 years old, doing well. It's so surprising. We watch her grow up in our eyes, y'all. Like, it's so funny that we just watch her. Even though she's, 7 years younger than me, but still, it just blossoms watching her grow up. So this girl, she's a mom now. She's an artist, she's an entertainer. She's doing well for herself. She turned 30 years old. She took this lovable, sexy photo of herself. I know that's why if you got the body, you better show it. I don't care if you're mom or not, girl. You better do it. And I don't care what nobody say. Darius, shh, be quiet. And everybody was doing some investigation gadgets because somebody zoomed in under her booty cheeks, and so she tattooed like his birthday on her thing. I said, "Why are we doing all this?" That was a crazy ass. Exactly, she is. She definitely is. Definitely is. We know she is. That's why sometimes what she be saying on TV and something, I said, girl, you the same way. So. Yes, right? So I was twerking about it. Well, he's like, oh, snap. He said she's in jail. That's why I said, no, don't people celebrate your mom and your baby mama in jail, but still, that's not cute. It's like that. But the way she's going around talking about him, it's like, girl, you making poor decisions too. So what we doing here? So everybody was going on her booty cheeks trying to saw that she tattooed his birthday under her booty cheek. I said, oh, y'all really going in like that? Okay, who doing all that? But whatever. And he took her out her birthday. And I said, look, granted, at the end of the day, that's still the mother of his child. So why not be cool with you and take her out her birthday? Now, we don't even know if they officially broke up or not. So everybody was speculating that. So I don't give a damn about that. It is what it is. It was never confirmed that they actually break up like that. All we know that they unfollow each other. Everybody was investigating gadgets, say they unfollow each other, or that yada yada yada. But we don't know if they actually broke up. We didn't know that. It was not confirmed. So I mean, he had a long list of Virgos. Most of his family is Virgos, and he got attracted to a Virgo, and that's that. So congratulations on 30. She turned 30. She's a big 3-0. As well, whether they're still together or not, it's all of them. I really don't care. And But what we're not going to be here and go for him to go back, try to balance her again like that, because we still go after him again, no matter what their relationship or not. Now, I'm not gonna get mad if she will stick with him or not. That's not my business. That's her decision. But we could talk about how he tried to public humiliate her and diminish her. We could talk about that. Now, I know a lot of y'all see these comments about, oh, now I got to stay out of the business. I got to stay out of business. I got to stay out of business. I said, what business are we staying out of? And they put it out on a social media platform. We can make a comment of. I hate when y'all do that. It's no business to stay out of. If they put it on a public platform, I'm a content creator. Y'all have opinions. I have opinion. We could talk about it. It's not like I'm telling this lady to leave her man. I was telling her, I said, listen, you don't need to be with him like that. But that's my opinion. Doesn't mean I'm in her inbox and say, Kiki. Send. It's not like I'm in her inbox writing a whole figure paragraph or something like that. Girl, I'm not involved like that. So everybody's like I said, and ain't no business to stay out of. You had an opinion. He said something. You had an opinion, and that's it. The business was out there. Would you put it on a platform? You had an opinion. You say don't do that shit again. Keep it private. And you should keep it private. So next time you know your lesson. If he does this again next time, we go rat on him again next time. Now, if she stay with him, that's her business. There ain't no business to stay out of. So next time he's saying it online, y'all won't say nothing. So all y'all people saying, I got to stay out of business. Okay, so I better see the same people don't say nothing next time it happens. If it happens. Nothing. If y'all going to stay out of it. So ain't no business to stay out of. Just speak your speech, say it, and what it is what it is. Unless you're not going out your way, being in the inbox trying to invest a gadget, go in their houses, try to look up stuff, try to dig up things, all that stuff like that. Hey, Tracy Boo. It's like that. They go after the way to come in between their relationship. Then that's a problem. That's to stay out of their business. But if you put it on a public platform, we have an opinion, we go and talk about it. And there's no business to get out of. So I was saying a lot of that. I said, where's the stay out of our business movement coming from? Everybody was saying that. And I was with Bonnie when she posted out there. She said, y'all need to stop with this, get out of the business. And no, it's a public platform we're talking about. So it is what it is. Not like we on the figure DMs and DM the chick. I know people probably was. People probably was. Now, if you were doing all that, then that's on you. But not me. I'm not that invested. But they out and now everybody's looking at it. They together now. I said, listen, whatever it is. If she wants to still be the man who's just trying to denounce her as just being a mom and she wasn't nobody else but my mom, then that's on her. Sure. Apparently, when everybody investigated a gadget, they investigated that she had a tattoo of his birthday on her under her butt cheek. So I guess. Her little son is so cute. Because I saw a picture she was kissing a little boy. Oh, that's so cute. All right. Eva Marcel, the size that people seeing, and her divorce settlement. Yes, to me, Eva and Mike got one of the cleanest divorce settlement I ever heard and seen. They didn't ask for spouse support, didn't ask for alimony with each other, so they say no to that. She didn't put her on child support. They worked on a joint custody agreement. She keeping the house, and that's it. Period. And I said, I know that's right. But Kia, you still fighting, girl. Kia, you still on deliberations? And everybody else coming after you and just settle their thing. I said, oh my gosh, girl. Now, when you tell Drew about your lawyer, maybe you should get a lawyer. Kia should be ashamed. Like, I was like, but I still try to understand what exactly led to the divorce. They never really made it public exactly what happened. All she said, the marriage is irrevocably broken and cannot be repaired. Whatever the term is, that's the same. I'm summarizing, I'm paraphrasing it. That's all. So it was speculation of what was happening, but they never really confirmed exactly what happened. So I was like, whatever it was a clean divorce. No alimony, no spousal support, no child support. A joint agreement was agreed upon. She keep in the house, and that's it. That's it. In both ends. They both not paying child support. No, both not paying no alimony or spousal. I said, all right, they both got their own money, and they keeping their own individual bank accounts. And what else? No money is split or none of that. I said, I know that's right. They said, listen, you keep our money, you keep your money, you keep the house, no alimony, no child support, no spousal. You agreed. Bye. Let's move on. And that's what happened. I said, okay, that was the cleanest thing I ever seen. Because most of them, I've seen a lot of stories about, spousal support, you gotta pay this, $8K a month, and this is that, and this is that, and 4.3, like, oh, child. But now, we saw in a recent picture online. I'm not gonna show it, but it was a recent picture. I showed my Discord of Eva. Yes, Eva did lose some weight, but we're gonna be careful putting negativity out there because we all know what happened when people were putting out there about how small that Chadwick got, and we've come to find out he was suffering with something. So I'm not saying Eva is suffering with something or not, but compared to what she was before and what you see, you can say it's a drastic little change. But when I'm not going to be here saying that she is sick and anything, we don't know nothing. So I'm going to say pray for the girl. Maybe she was going through a lot, that she was stressed because the divorce was going on. And maybe she didn't want to eat or be focused. But let's pray for Eva and wish us well. Divorce is finalized. They are good. And that's that. But her appearance and her size, we don't know because you don't know what people are going through. So let's just pray that everything is well with Eva, that she's fine. And if it does something that's come in revelations, we just be here in our prayers. That's all we got to say. But I'm not going down a, well, I never go rabbit hole with Chadwick either because I don't know what's going on that until it came out. And I said, oh my God. But with Eva, a lot of people was doing the same thing they did with Chadwick. I said, y'all better be careful. Be careful. We don't know. So we just wish Eva the best. That's all. This will kind of suit. Cause y'all know the former dancers is suing Lizzo about things. And so Lizzo kind of suing about well, the picture is out there. If y'all feel like y'all was so uncomfortable, why here y'all laughing the picture? Now, I'm gonna say this. Doesn't mean they was in the picture, doesn't mean they couldn't still be uncomfortable. Y'all heard that correctly. Doesn't mean they was in the picture, doesn't mean they couldn't be still uncomfortable. They could still fake the funk and laugh and everything else like that, but still feel uncomfortable. So that doesn't prove anything. I want to see some videos and stuff like that showing case that Lizzo is not doing this stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I'm still in the middle of it. I'm not saying that she didn't do it. I'm not saying she did do it. I'm just saying, and I'm not discounting the ladies' stories because they was at the picture doesn't really mean anything. Just like something like a SA victim was in the video, something like that, still pawning up and everything at the place, even though she just got assaulted. Doesn't mean that she wasn't assaulted. I think she just didn't want to be average, just play it up and just don't want to deal with it at the moment. And afterwards, she actually went home, or he or she went home, realized what happened, and then they'll say something. But everybody will try to discredit and say, oh, well, this is what she's doing. And I said, doesn't mean nothing. So appearances sometimes doesn't mean anything. It still could be true. However, yeah, I can see some people will still feel like that. Oh, well, yeah, I said this. Now you laughing up and boo them and all that stuff like that. I said, because maybe they want to keep their jobs. Maybe they felt pressured. Never know. Like I said, I wish the lawyer would give us more or something else besides just throwing that picture out there that you think that would help. But it's a cattle suit, and I guess this was what it is. Y'all feel all uncomfortable? Y'all was down with it. Okay. Okay. we'll wait to see how this goes. But I'm still not on the either side team. I'm still in the middle, waiting things out. But we do know she said she's working on new music. Liz is working on new music, and that's it. And we'll see how this lawsuit come out. But I just want to give you a little update because we have been talking about it. And she is countersuing because the lawyer felt like if they felt this way, they should not be in this picture, smiling, doing that, stuff like that. But it was just a picture of everybody standing around. They could just take that picture before, after. We don't know. Sequence events. So we need other evidence, other proof to showcase that Liz is innocent. And when we get that, then we just go forward from there. Or at least this verdict and what happened when it was discussed. Well, praise to everyone. All right. Now, how many of y'all seen Black China? It's conflicted thing because everybody's saying that she's suing for joint custody and child support. But if you see the reports had a standard statement of child support, not meaning that she's asking for it and like that. And it's that I guess the first line thing is joint custody. Yeah. It's a lot going on with this. This is a debate and topic. I want to see how y'all feel. I feel like if she wants to, because she don't have a legal, they don't have like any papers, any legal custody agreement between her and Tiger or her and Rob, as we know of. There's no legal stuff. So right now, what we do know, I think the kids that she have with Tiger and Rob is predominantly with the fathers. And she gets them on the weekend sometime. One of them for like a day and one of them for 2 days. She gets them. Well, that predominantly, they with the fathers. They the primary custody parent, they be doing that for 10 plus years, whatever how long the age the baby is. I don't know for King Kai was, he was like 10 plus years. And the daughter with Rob. So we do know that Angela is getting herself together. You know, she went through getting away the surgery she had done. She's trying to get herself back on track. Don't know what other jobs doing. So I commend her for getting herself back together and getting well for the sake of herself, at least of that. So I am not against her trying to get joint custody, at least joint custody, if they could work that out and everything. But I don't feel like she should get the joint custody and get the child support if he's been predominantly the main parent in the kid's life involved. And I don't like how she only doing to Tiger and not to Rob. Maybe she's trying to see how this work out first and then go after Rob. But I said, no, do them both at the same time. So what was it's a trial and everything? Now do them both at the same time. And you feel like you want to be a more predominant parent and get more just custody of both your kids. So I feel like you should do that for both of them at the same time, not one and then wait for the other one. No, I didn't like that because I said, okay, girl, if you want joint custody, get for both. But maybe she can't do two at the same time. I don't know. I'm not in the legal system. I think you can do both. But I guess y'all let me know. But I feel like, no, if he's an active parent, I feel like if you want to rearrange the negotiation of the joint custody, I'm here for that. But the child support, no. I don't think that. That's just me, my opinion. Y'all may feel differently. But I feel like if she wants the joint custody, I'm happy for that. But the child support, no. Even though there's no legal custody in place, but predominantly for years, and they could prove that they be the predominant parent, I wouldn't grant the child support. But our power will grant at least the joint custody agreement and work that out and see how it goes. Because I feel like, no, I don't feel like child support. And I feel like she can't get no child support, so I don't. That's my opinion. Unless y'all feel other way. I'm more power. Like at the end of the day, she's the mom, and I think she should have more days to be with their kids. But if you go do that, you gotta do that for both, not just for one. Yeah, I don't feel like child support. Especially if she working herself and taking care of her kids. If she, well, for 10 plus years, she's been a spiral. And now she getting herself together. So I feel like she maybe should be able to take care. But I don't know. I feel like if he's still active, I don't feel like she like to put on child support. That's just me. Now, if it was a deadbeat and he's not being active for 10 plus years, that's like that. Okay. But do we know anything that he's had not been doing for his kid? Him and Rob? That she say this is a bad parent or something like that. I'm just saying, yes, I agree. But I don't think, as we know, as Tiger and Rob, based on what we know so far, they hadn't done anything bad towards their children. So I give them the joint custody, but not child support. No, that's just me. Y'all maybe tell me y'all differently, but that's just me. And maybe the child support is calculated on it is next step after they get them granted joint custody. Maybe that's automatic. So I don't know. I'm not involved in that. I don't have no children, and I don't think I will ever try to get involved in that. I think it's more 50-50 with Tiger now. At first, she always had it. Okay. She always had him at first. Oh, okay. I could have sworn he always had him. Whatever. I don't know their life like that. But all I know that what we was told, he had him more dominantly, and for the last 10 years, she ain't saying nothing. Well, listen, yeah, listen. I don't. That's fine. I don't feel like it, but he could. I'm just saying he can't pay child support. I don't feel like she'll get it, but that's just me. I'm all for of them working out the joint custody. If that's the case, anybody who's on joint custody should get child support. That's me, but some people don't get granted the child support. So maybe it's a case by case basis. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I get it. I get it. I get it. But to me, I feel like child support. Sometimes people put people on child support, even though they is doing it way before putting the system into place, and they're doing it already. So I'll get the courts. Yeah, because I feel like if I'm actually still the parent and is still supporting my child and everything, I don't feel the need you should put me on child support. That's what I mean. Doesn't mean that the woman should get nothing if it needs to be, if so like that. But it's just so vague, something like that. And I'm not saying I'm on his side or not, but I'm just saying if I was active, I don't think you should be putting me on child support like that. That's what I am. But I do feel like every situation is different, and we'll see how this goes. But I feel like when I read the court document, the little pages, it seemed like it wasn't much of child support. It was more about getting the joint custody agreed upon. And the child support thing was only like a blanket statement. So maybe it was only an automatic thing, but it was not really stated that she really asked for that. And majority she was asking for was joint custody. Yeah. I just feel like it should be both. Now, if you're going to do it for one, you should do it for both of them. That's what I'm saying. Because I didn't like it. I said, okay, so she trying to try Ella. That's how I feel. If you go good, if you want this for one, you go good that for the other one. All right. Child. Yeah, I know Allie Betty, she got to pay her man, her ex-husband, child support every month. And everything. I said, oh, chill, how that happen? What's going on here? Because I know a lot of y'all been saying y'all don't want women paying child support, spouse support, like that. So only man should be. So if it's good for the man, should be paying child support. It should maybe be good for the woman to pay child support too. But I don't know how that case came about. But I said, oh, chill. That's a lot of money a month. And he getting 0.3% of her income if she makes over $2 million. I said, oh, really? I said, how did divorce happen? Ooh. But I guess it go both ways. It gotta be equal opportunities. So child, if Hattie Baby, like I said, I was a little surprised. Hattie Baby was a black actor Pam and her forget Pam kid's life. Why the hell they put her on child support? That's messed up. I don't think she be neglecting the baby. Or not. But I said, ooh. Like I said, my rules of child support stay the same. The man is a man or woman. But I just felt like it was a lot. I know she came out and said anything. But I said, oh, shit, what happened? I guess some people say don't date down sometimes. Don't marry down. Marry up back. But even though, it seems like it's a hassle. That's all I'm going to say. It seems like a hassle of dealing with all that. She did travel a lot. That's when they said she didn't have her kids and had to run that back. A period of time she didn't have them, right? I don't know. All I know that I'm for the joint custody. So Hattie also has joint custody. Like I said, maybe it's a standard that child support is calculated when you get the joint custody. So maybe it's standard. But I don't feel like if you're an active parent and you involved in everything, maybe the child support shouldn't happen. But I just me, no matter who it is. I don't care if it was a man or a woman. But if it's a standard of it was calculated once you get joint custody, should it go both ways? It depends if the kids are split in both houses, so it should go both ways to child support or just one sided. But yeah, it usually sometimes go with the breadwinner. Well, if y'all both the breadwinners. So if y'all got joint custody and the kids are split between both houses, should they both pay child support? Or the one who got the most? She was the breadwinner maker. She was the bread maker. That whole sexual. That's what I said. Child, there he hit the child calling some people. He hit the jackpot. I like this conversation. Maybe we have more conversation and think. I like to hear other people's opinions like that because this hostess is on that stuff. Our divorce was 8 years. Yeah. Okay, I get it. So I feel like they both should pay child support if that's going to be the case. Not just one. We know Angela Black China, she's not broke. Eight years. Her Bethany had the longest divorce. Oh, child, 8 years. All right, y'all, that's it. But everything, we could continue this conversation on Discord and everything, but I would like to hear this. Because there was a lot going on. There was a lot going on freaking internet lately. Sometimes it be like that. It be dry some weeks, and then some weeks there's a lot going on. I said, can y'all break it up? You're going to release all these news? Yeah, I know it's based on income. It is. But I just feel like it should be fair. I know it's based on income. I'm not naive to that. So I guess what they say, whoever at the highest should pay. But it should not be automatic. The man got to pay either. So I guess in this case, out of every got to pay. So I guess. But I feel like if it's split between both homes, I think both incomes should contribute to the child support. That's what I feel like. But it doesn't work that way. That's why I feel like you don't need to necessarily get to that point if y'all already had an agreement established. But no, people don't have an agreement established. They have to fight through the courts. So this sucks. But yes, y'all. So that's my take on this social media topics and the shows. Don't forget, next Sunday I will be with my family. So the reunion of LAMDT Detroit, I'll probably do pre-recorded. No, I'll go push it through. Saturday, I'll go watch it, give you the pre-recorded video, and get recorded today. Put it out there. Tomorrow, don't forget, on tomorrow's channel, we'll watch the we're gonna do a little review of the finale. Tonight on my Discord, we will watch the finale of Atlanta Housewives in the past. According to a lot of people, they say it's really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's like that. Oh yes, I remember that. It was a clip that surfaced that Jonathan read him when he's in his attire. Oh yeah, I don't like the men of them. So I would definitely give you a review on that. And then the following Sunday after that, I'm gonna be going to a New York fashion show. So I'm gonna be 2 Sundays in a row with circle, but yeah, I still will not be without content. I'll still give you a pre-recorded or a live made up, probably that Friday, whatever it is, and give you out something so you can hold y'all over. So don't forget, I definitely probably this week, I'll probably do a Temptation Island and a big deep discussion. Have a discussion. Fatal Seduction, I gotta finish the season and they're gonna be watching it again and probably give it like a weekly review of Fatal Seduction. It was really good. It's on Netflix. If you did not see it, it's a good show. And that's it. The ultimatum is gonna be coming up, because Detroit is done. Oh my gosh, they did. And like I said, I don't like nobody. I don't like nobody in the Detroit class. It's usually rarely that I'll dislike everyone. I dislike everyone of the cast. And I don't care who it is. Toya, Anthony, Brandon, Christina, Russell, Kobe. I don't like none of them. Okay. Okay, how good looking they are or not. I don't like them. They all got on my nerves. And that's usually rare when I usually like at least 1 or 2 people. At first I was okay with Dr. Toya, but even then she got my nerves. So I was like, nope. And yes, they made the Scots look great, and that's terrible because the Scots is terrible themselves. And then we had that crossover. Also, I was like, oh my god. But we're gonna finish Detroit. And what about DC? Like DC is like the neglected child, neglected middle child. Because they take the reunion and we still see the second half. All we know, that Ashley felt like she was the villain. They made her the villain. I said, I don't know. Maybe the way how he was acting at the freaking holiday party, about to fight someone, put your hands on someone. Maybe you are the villain. I don't know. You always been trying to be villain. So stand in, girl. You be going over having organs for every damn body. And they still not interested. That's right? They feel the reunion. I said, what happened to the reunion? I may watch Candy movie. I know that's why. I know you don't really care for it. But I will watch it. And I would definitely do like a recap and review of the past. And also I'm gonna do some spotlights of other shows. Like I was watching the Dirty D on Tubi, and it was really good. It's only 2 seasons, 6 episodes each. So I'll give you some stuff. Even with the strike, it's still content out there. I just have to put it out there, put it in the mass, people get thing. And if my review is good enough, and maybe y'all want to watch it. So like that. And we'll do watching on. So that's it, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Gonna get me something to eat before the panel and everything. I love each and every one of y'all. Don't forget tonight watching on at the panel. And that's it. I see y'all this week somewhere, sometimes. Catch me on Discord. Don't forget Wednesday we do watch along Love and Maps Atlanta and Miami. And we'll have some in New York. Thursday, we can start watching the Ultimatum. So like that, I feel like callers need to sit on everyone's couch and talk about what marriage couple hurt them and then come back at film shows. Exactly. Sit down, sit on someone's couch and talk about what marriage couple hurt them. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like he should have a balance. Like, he just don't have a balance. He's always his toxic males. And that's what they call it, oppressed woman network. It's always the toxic males, misogynistic males, too much. It's like, can we have a one balanced couple for each season? Like, come on. A balanced couple that speaks their issues maturely, adultly, and don't need to go back and pick up back and forth. Have adult conversation, have come understanding, have great sex, do this. Amazing people. It's like that. We have a balance. Who could be the glue to the group or not, or stay out of it and let people handle their business. And just when people come to your advice, you take your advice. We need to have at least one of those, a couple. But we don't have that. We just have these toxic relationships. And then he brings friendship of Detroit, who've been friends, and then they have a relationship with Foster like that. That's how you let this show fracture y'all a friendship like that. 20 plus years, guys, really? And get on a reality TV show and y'all just falter. Kobe Christina at the film and production, y'all don't talk. Like, really? So were y'all really friends? I don't know. Friends group, don't get no show together and y'all gonna be falling apart. But y'all, that's it. So I appreciate y'all coming through. If y'all want to discuss anything up on Discord, go catch me there. I will see you on the panel at 8:30. All right, talk to y'all later. Peace out. y'all.